This is the first video of the series using Kuibit. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is Kuibit, what is the series using Kuibit, what documentation is available for Kuibit, and how to get support for Kuibit. So let's start with the first one. What is Kuibit? Kuibit is a Python package for post-processing simulations performed with Einstein Toolkit and Cactus in general. Provides high-level interfaces and functions to analyze the simulations without having to worry about all the technical details. So no worrying about how to read files, how to deal with HTML files, how to merge files together when they're from different checkpoints, how to clean up data, all this stuff, everything is taken care for by Kuibit. The list of features is very long. In the documentation, there's a list of, again, all the features that are available. And as you can see, these include dealing with working with scalar data, time series, multiples, gravitational waves, units, grid data, horizons, making visualizations, making movies, and other utilities. In the series using Kuibit, I'm going to explore all these features. Series using Kuibit is a series of videos, typically short videos in which I focus on a specific feature and I discuss it. The reason I'm recording this series is because I believe that as a user, I would like to be introduced into a specific feature of a piece of software by the author, and so that I can learn how to use it in the best way as the author intends. And I believe that videos are a very effective way to convey how to use features, and in general, how to explain what to do and what not to do. So this is the first of these videos, and hopefully there will be a long list. And I prefer to trade number for quality. So these videos will be unedited. They will be, I won't spend too much time preparing them. I will not edit them. I will not clean them. So as you can see, there are awkward silences, there are errors, but this hopefully will result in a long list of videos so that I can explore all the number of features that are available in Kuibit. In this first video, I want to stress the most important aspects of Kuibit, that are how to get support and what documentation is available. So for documentation, there are 5 different kinds of documentation, and they are all accessible from this link. Here, if we open the link, we'll find the documentation page for Kuibit. And the 5 types of documentation are, one is our usage, how to use the different modules in Kuibit. So if we open any module, let's say horizons, we can see a description of how to work with horizons, and in general, like a high-level description of the module. So it has some formulas and some functions available. So this gives you a sense of how to use the different modules and how the different modules fit together. And then we have tutorials. So tutorials are step-by-step Jupyter notebooks that describe how to use specific features. The one I'm opening right now describe how to work with time series. Then we have examples. There are a lot of examples in Kuibit which are ready-made and they can be used immediately for science. So for example, if you need to compute the linear momentum lost by gravitational waves, there's an example that tells you how to do that, and you can see how this is done, but you can immediately use this example. So as you can see, there's a series of examples. Finally, there's reference material. When you use Kuibit as a library, then you'll have to understand what functions are available and what are the signature, what type are these functions expect. So the reference material is technical documentation on this topic. And finally, there's a series using Kuibit, which I consider as documentation. I am hopefully one of the most useful kind of documentation, very easy to digest. So finally, last topic of today's video is how to get support. So there are at least 3 different ways to get support. One is to join the Telegram group, where you can ask questions and get answers from developer or the users, or you can open a GitHub issue, especially if you find a bug or you have a feature request, file a GitHub issue, or you can email me directly with questions and comments, and I'll be happy to get back to you. I typically respond very quickly.